Transversal, clearly explained. Take a look at this line. This is a slant line that cuts across these two parallel lines. A straight line that cuts across two or more lines is, in this case, we have a transversal that cuts across two parallel lines. When a transversal cuts across two parallel lines, it forms different sizes and shapes of angles. Usually, 8 angles are formed. Let us label the angles as we have angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6, angle 7, and angle 8. These angles have been identified by different names. We are going to look at the different names given to the angles formed by a transversal. 1. Vertically opposite angles. 2. Corresponding angles. 3. Alternate interior angles. 4. Alternate exterior angles. 5. Co-interior angles. And 6. Co-exterior angles. We start with number 1. Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are two angles that are directly opposite to each other. For instance, angle 1 and angle 3 are directly opposite to each other. Also, we have angle 2 and angle 4 being directly opposite to each other. Similarly, we have angle 5 and angle 7 being directly opposite to each other, and then angle 6 and angle 8 are directly opposite to each other. So angles that are directly opposite to each other are said to be vertically opposite angle. And so in this transversal, the vertically opposite angles are angles 1 and 3, angles 2 and 4, angles 5 and 7, and angles 6 and 8. What is the relationship between vertically opposite angles? Vertically opposite angles are equal, which means if you know the size of one angle, each vertically opposite counterpart it have the same size. So if this angle is 102 degrees, for instance, it means angle 8 is also 102 degrees. Next, number 2, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are two angles that occupy similar position in a transversal. Take, for example, look at angle 2. Angle 2 is an acute angle located above this horizontal line. Then compare with angle 5, which is also an acute angle located above this second horizontal line. These two angles, they occupy similar positions on the same side on the transversal, and so they are corresponding angles. Also, angle 1 and angle 8 both are obtuse angles on the same side of the transversal and are located above the respective horizontal lines. Another one is angle 3 and angle 6. Both are under the horizontal line, are obtuse angle on the same side of the transversal. Angle 4 and angle 7 similarly are corresponding angles. So in this transversal, the corresponding angles are, we have angles 1 and 8, angles 4 and 7, angles 2 and 5, and then angles 3 and 6. Just like the vertically opposite angles, corresponding angles are also equal, which means if angle 8, for instance, is 99 degrees, its corresponding angle 1 is also 99 degrees. Number 3, alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles are two angles that are alternate to each other and are located interiorly. Interior angles are those angles that are in between the two parallel lines. For instance, we have angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, and angle 8. They are interior angles because they are located between the two parallel lines. And if you look at these interior angles, angle 3 and angle 8 are alternate to each other. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 5 are also alternate to each other. And so the alternate interior angle in this transversal are angles 4 and 5, and then angles 3 and 8. Just like the vertically opposite angle and the corresponding angle, alternate interior angles are also equal. Next is alternate exterior angles. Of course, alternate exterior angles are exterior angles that are alternate to each other. Exterior angles are angles that are located above this upper horizontal line and below this lower horizontal line. They are exterior angles. And when you take a look at the exterior angles, you discover that angle 1 and angle 6 are alternate. They occupy opposite side of the transversal. They have the same shape and the same size. Also, we have angle 2 and angle 7 are alternate angle. They occupy opposite side of the transversal. So the alternate angles are angle 1 and angle 6, then angle 2 and angle 7. Like the alternate interior angles, these are also equal. Next, co-interior angles. This is also referred to as adjacent angles. The co-interior angles, these are two interior angles that occupy the same side of the transversal. For example, we have angles 5 and angle 3. They occupy the same side of the transversal, that is your right hand side of the transversal, and so they are co-interior angles. Similarly, angle 4 and angle 8 are co-interior angles because they occupy your left hand side of the transversal. Hence, the co-interior angles are angles 3 and 5, and then angles 4 and 8. Now, the relationship between co-interior angles, unlike the other angles mentioned previously, is that they are supplementary. Two angles are supplementary if their sum is equal to 180 degrees. For instance, angle 3 and angle 5 equal to 180 degrees, 4 and 8 equal to 180 degrees. Next, co-exterior angles. These are two exterior angles that occupy the same side of the transversal. For instance, angle 2 and angle 6 are co-exterior angles occupying your right hand side of the transversal, and angle 1 and angle 7 are co-exterior angle occupying your left hand side of the transversal. So the co-exterior angles are angle 2 and angle 6, angles 1 and 7. Like the co-interior angles, co-exterior angles are also supplementary. Thank you very much for watching.